all the discussion over face coverings, we wanted to see if Iowans were listening to the health experts.
KCCI's Chris Gottner watched some people go in and out of some central Iowa stores and found that we have some work to do if we really want to beat this virus.
I have no problems wearing a mask. I've got several. They're comfortable. It's not that big of a deal.
Like them or not,
I don't think they're that necessary. I wear them out of respect for people that are afraid.
scientists say despite initial mixed messages, masks or face shields are key to keeping COVID-19 at bay.
It prevents me, the wearer, if I'm infected, from projecting those droplets as much as I would.
But as masks became a political debate and a mandate in some states, grocery stores have often been the flashpoint between people who mask up and people who don't. We took a look at how many customers masked up at some central Iowa stores, none of which requires shoppers to wear them. All right, here we go. Price chopper on Beaver. We sat outside exactly 1 hour counting who entered with or without masks. She's got a mask. After that 60 minutes, and there we go. Our final tally was 61 people with masks, 32 without, a 66% mask rate. Timer starts now. At the Hy-Vee at Railroad and Grand in West Des Moines, we tallied 56 people with face coverings and 23 without. That's roughly a 71% rate. We also wanted to see what things were like in a smaller city, so we came here to Newton. Similar numbers at this fairway, a 68% rate. Now, this wasn't a scientific survey. We couldn't account for those who might have put masks on inside, out of sight, for instance.
We could get that other third to wear it. It would be so critical.
But in terms of science, infectious disease specialist Dr. Megan Srinivas points to a recent British study.
And they really estimated that we needed at least 80% to wear a mask to see a really good cut in the trajectory of infection and transmission of infection.
So what's the psychology behind mask wearing during the COVID-19 pandemic? We turn to Grandview University professor Josh Woods. He says while research is still underway, a study during the Hong Kong SARS outbreak showed mask users reporting they did so for what he calls pro-social reasons, to protect others. Those who chose not to wear masks, he said, perceived those who did as doing it for different reasons. Woods says it's called actor-observer bias, where we give ourselves, but not others, the benefit of the doubt.
We have a tendency to believe that the reason why somebody is doing something is about their character and about who they are, and oftentimes negatively.
He says while there's no lack of information out there about the virus or masks, people on all sides of the spectrum tend to seek material matching what they already believe.
More complicated than just people are stubborn or that they don't have the right information. It's a human problem that has, I think, clearly been politicized.
Scientists' bottom line remains the same.
Wear a mask.
In Des Moines, Chris Gottner, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.